Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a story for y'all. Really, I was like researching some stuff and I kind of stumbled upon this story, and we got to talk about this. We're going to talk about this, okay? So there is this attorney from Oklahoma who was just arrested in March, okay? In March, and he was arrested for bringing contraband into the jail. Let me explain it, okay? First of all, this man should be ashamed of himself because he a whole 70-year-old man. You old enough to be my granddad, so we're gonna call him granddad, okay? So the sheriff's office started an investigation. This happened in March. Can't remember what year it's at, but it happened, okay? They had a female inmate who told them that all right, let me get it together, okay? They had an inmate who told them that they were engaging in sexual acts with their attorney, okay, during the visitation. So when the attorney would come to the jail to visit, they would be in there, okay? In there, not attorneying, okay? Not attorneying. I don't know if that's like a word, but it's a word today. Okay, so they arrested Mr. Frank Kirk, 70-year-old from Oklahoma. Granddad, you know you wrong embarrassing your grandkids like this. She could shame yourself. I'm gonna shame you, okay? I'm gonna shame you. Now they set up a sting to catch him in the jail, okay? After the lady came to him and told him, you know, that it was some stuff going on, and so they was like, put a wire on, and they put him in a room with surveillance cameras, and they gave her the code word. You know how they do with the code word, okay, before the FBI busts in and get you. And the code word was, my pants are too tight, okay? That was the code word. That's what they discussed. That's what they said. And they have audio. They haven't released the audio. If I had the audio, I promise you I would edit it. If I find it, I will re-edit it, put it in here, because I got to hear it. I want to know. I want to know what was said, okay? Now, he told the lady that since she didn't have any money, that he would accept sexual favors for payment. Now, this lady did contact him, but she did not contact him that time when she went to jail. She had went to jail some months ago and had some charges, and she had like a consultation with him, but she ended up not going with him or getting help, you know, from legal aid. I'm not really sure what happened in that case, but he didn't take her case at that time. So I guess, you know, he knew through the grapevine or whatever, because they do be knowing, you know, the lawyers be knowing, they be representing everybody, that she was in jail. You know, he decided he was going to be her attorney. Now, she had requested help to get herself a public defender, and so probably a week before they set the lawyer up, the public defender's office got in contact with the lady. And the lady is like, I already got a lawyer. Like, I already got a lawyer with y'all. And, you know, they're like, no, not from the public defender's office. So whole time, I don't know. But I'm thinking like, okay, ma'am, if you knew, like, you know him, you done been to him, unless he do some pro bono work with the city, you know, or the state or whatever, wherever he lives, to do, you know, a certain amount of free hours for the community. I don't know, but I'm just trying to figure out why she thought he was from the public defender's office when she knew he was like a private lawyer. She had to go pay to see him before, so I just don't understand that part. So I don't know, something don't smell right. Nonetheless, let me tell you what they was doing. The lady said this is what she admitted to. She said that it happened over 6 times, that he would bring lube, and he would bring her different toys, and he would even bring her lingerie. Now, I ain't no criminal. I ain't never been in jail. I don't really know how that works. Can somebody help me? Because when I have visited my brother in jail, we sat, you know, face to face. So I'm just trying to figure out, do they like get their own room with their own lock to the door? Because why? And I mean, if he bringing lingerie and, you know, y'all spending hours and hours, like, don't nobody think that it's strange that the lawyer is locked up in the room with the inmate for 3, 4, 5 hours? Anyway, honey, they let him go on $10,000 bond. But guess what your girl found out? Because you know us black women, it's the FBI. In 1985, in 1985, he was arrested for some similar mess. So this is not even his first offense. So to that I say, I don't believe it only happened 6 or 7 times. That's just the amount of time that I guess she was willing to you know, go along and get along with, to tell them. But I don't think that they did it only a few times. And this was over like several months. I think like 4 or 5 months. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think, you know, what it is, you know, that it ain't right. But anyway, he had gave her a, she said she had a clitoral stimulator. She said she had a satisfier, that he liked vibrating anal plugs. And I just had to write this down because, you know, it was just really funny. You know what I'm saying, to me. I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny, but I'm just saying, I was wondering about that. And then I got to wondering, are you allowed to have sex toys in the jailhouse? Because if I was in jail, I would want me a sex toy. You know what I'm saying? And so then I'm thinking like, well, can't you just make one? You know what I'm saying? If you had to make a sex toy, if you were in jail and had to make one, how would you make it? Like, how would you construct it? What would it look like? What would it be made of? The materials? I don't know. Listen, I'm all over the place, y'all, but listen, it's just fascinating to me. It's just fascinating to me. But yes, you know what I'm saying? In 1985, okay, he pled guilty to some conspiracy charges. And let me tell you what he was conspiring to do. He was doing sham marriages, arranged fake marriages. So he got busted for that in 1985. So he been out here scheming, scamming, fraud, and granddad, he was too old to be out here playing these young people games. But I just thought that was so funny, y'all. I don't know. They haven't sentenced him. And when he was doing the sham marriages, he only got sentenced to 6 months in federal prison. So, you know, that's not really that much. I'm sure he collected thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars from that, okay? I'm sure he did. So he is definitely known for scheming and scamming. But I just thought it was funny how he really was bringing the toys in there for her. I just can't believe it. I don't know. If you were in jail, would you want a sex toy? Would you make a sex toy? I definitely will make a sex toy. I need to Google how to make a sex toy at home. I'm done, y'all. Y'all have a good day. If you stayed this long, thank you for watching. I hope you come back. You know, this ain't really, I don't even really want to say masturbation is meditation because granddad was wrong. But, you know, I do want to know, how do you make a sex toy when you're in prison? I don't know. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye.